What is good, club people? It's your boy Bubble M, and in today's video, yes, I know we in a new spot. I moved. We in Boston. It's cold as shit. My balls are literally inside my, I was about to say scrotum. They're inside my pelvis, like permanently. I don't know, maybe I have to get like them surgically removed. That's not supposed to be weird, but like legit, it's 25 degrees out here coming from Miami. But anyway, as I was saying, we're talking about Trippie Redd's situation, in which we got some more information about his label deal. Now, we already talked about how apparently or allegedly he said that he was getting $30 million with his new deal with 10K Projects, which is actually his previous label with Elliott Grange. They claim they're an independent label, but really, Daddy is one of the co-executives for like Universal or Warner. So is it really independent if your dad is literally one of the big three labels in the world? But as I was saying, Trippie Redd signed again to 10K Projects to Elliott Grange, which he was already signed to after complaining about like them not paying or I don't know, lack of creative control, but he went back. So I don't want to hear no complaining by Trippie Redd or any artist about their label deals, because they literally be signing the contract using a pen and paper. Shit, I don't know what they use. Maybe they sign it in blood, because you know they selling their souls out here, quite literally. But he said he signed for $30 million. So after that, we were all thinking as fans, like, shit, 30 million. That's the largest we've ever heard. I mean, we heard 6ix9ine doing 10 mil after he got out of jail. We don't know how many albums that was for, potentially one, but you know, it makes sense. 6ix9ine, there was a poll wherein he was literally more clouded than, at least at his peak, than NBA Youngboy is right now. But we'll discuss the whole NBA Youngboy situation in another video with Gucci Mane. But as I was saying, with Trippie Redd, 30 mil, we expected like say 5-10 projects, because that's just a lot of money to be signing an artist such as Trippie Redd for that much money. Well, a lot of times these advances, you know, the artist will take a larger upfront sum because it might take a while to actually accrue that much money. The label can definitely do it with an artist like Trippie Redd because he has a lot of hits. Even if they buy like his back catalog, they could probably make $30 million. Just it might take a bit, but again, that is their job, to make hella money off of music by playlisting, sync licensing, all of different types of royalties that nobody's even heard of because they're only written in Spanish and Latin. But allegedly, actually it's a fact, it's right here. Trippie Redd commented under DJ Academic's post wherein they were talking about the $30 million deal, and a fan said Prob locked in for 10 years, wherein Trippie Redd then responded saying 3 albums for 3 years. Now a lot of people thought this meant 3 projects each year, because Trippie Redd is one of the most consistent artists. That's why I fuck with him, because he drops and he feeds the fans. Although maybe that backfires because he's not as rare as some artists, Cardi, but he still be dropping 5. No hate whatsoever. But that looks like 3 albums for 3 years he's locked in. So each album, he's quite literally, if we just divide 30 by 3, he's getting $10 million. Now, in the contract, he may be only signed for 3 projects and in 3 years. However, if they do not recoup the money that they put in for the 3 albums after 3 years, they're gonna keep the projects, the masters, either for a perpetuity, meaning forever, so that they can make money off of it. Because again, that's what the label is in this business for, to make money. They're not just gonna give money away to these artists to not be able to make their own cut, or for a significant time afterwards, say 5-10 years, so again they can make some bread off of it. Now for Trippie Redd, I actually think, because a lot of people say that he's in a slave contract now for $30 million, he may lose creative control, because you know some labels are pretty strict about like what the artist is going to make. But with an artist like Trippie Redd, who has a pretty good track record, I think they'll just let him do whatever he does, especially given the fact that he is dropping bangers on YouTube. He just needs to put it on Spotify and shit so that he can actually make money off of it. But either way, taking a fat advance like the one that Trippie Redd just did is also beneficial to him in a certain circumstance. Whereas, again, if it were to take 10 years to accumulate $30 million from your music if you're independent or you took no advance, you might not be able to make as much money in opportunity costs, say if you invested that money that you got up front. Because of inflation, it devalues our currency. So if you buy like a property or stocks or whatever, even though they're kind of going down right now because we're in a recession, but you get the point. You can make more money or utilize the current money that you get from the lump sum in different ways than if you were just to get the slow money. You feel me? And it's all guaranteed, because who's to say Trippie Redd might not fall off in a few years? Not saying he will, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Or maybe Russia nukes fucking Ukraine and then a whole World War III blows up and Spotify doesn't even exist at that point because it's based in what, Sweden? And that's close to Ukraine, I think. And then how is Trippie Redd gonna make his money? Apple Music, that's cutting out one major streaming service. But regardless, hopefully my internet people come freaking install it here so I don't have to be making videos. We can actually talk about it on stream interactively, but that will be coming tomorrow most likely. But since we're here only on YouTube, y'all let me know in the comments what you think about this situation. Is it a good or bad deal for Trippie Redd? 3 years, 3 albums, $10 million each, $30 million total. Bro can literally buy a fucking nugget, you know, one of them human pocket pussies. Not that you would want to, because they're probably disgusting. I don't even know if they're real. It's like a leprechaun at this point. It's a mystical being. But make sure to like and subscribe and join the ball game if you with it. Peace out, cloud people. Nice seeing you.